Alright guys, welcome back to Martial Armory, and today I'm going to show you another Walmart product. Yes, another Ozark Trail outdoor equipment product that, you know, I make good money, but I'm also very frugal and a cheap guy. So, as a bushcrafter and outdoorsman, let me show you what I picked up for about 40 bucks. Okay, it comes with the case. It is called the Ozark Trail Multiforce. So I did not know about this until I was doing some research because I wanted to get a Leatherman, but I didn't want to spend like $200 on one. Well, Walmart, I think it was like the Leatherman 3. I can't remember the brand, but anyways, one of the Leatherman multi-tools was actually their patent ran out. Walmart swooped up the patent, and instead of charging you $200 for the multi-tool, they make the exact same thing called a Multiforce for 40 bucks. So let's get into it. All right, so starting out with it, it has the belt clip on it. So that or the belt clip, or you can put it in your pocket. Has a pocket clip. Very smooth action to open. It's got a good set of pliers. It also has the wire cutter on it. And then before you even get to the pliers, it has a decent blade on it. I have used this. I've used it to cut meat and everything when I've been out in the bush. And the blade, the locking mechanism is better than any other multi-tool you're going to get from Ozark Trail, because most multi-tools I buy from Ozark Trail are like 10 to 12 bucks. And they're decent, but they have no locking mechanism like whatsoever. Everything on the Multiforce, they literally copied. See, there's your file. They literally copied from Leatherman. So everything has a locking mechanism, a solid locking mechanism at that. Let's see here. What's this? That's the blade. I think this one's the saw right here. Saw blade. Now, the saw blade is actually really nice. It is just like the Leatherman. It has that, I forget what you call it, but you see how it has the double teeth, so it has teeth on both sides, not just a single set of teeth. That actually, saws that are made that way, you always want to try to look for something that has double teeth, because usually when they alternate teeth like that, they cut a lot smoother and a lot faster. Less work for you. So then, when you get into the inside of the blade, you get into, I can't really open these up too easy, but let me go ahead and grab something. I do apologize, I don't have fingernails. So, getting into that, looks like you got the socket set. But then this also comes with the extender, which I think for what it is a pretty good design, because it also, the extender has its own little section in the pouch. So it has a little hidey hole in there to set in. Once again, that locking mechanism is great. Then you get onto the other side of it, and you've got everything from your can opener, your flathead, and then this one has scissors, which I'm not like really big into having scissors, but I'll admit this is another product that I carry in the bush, but I also use at work, and where I'm a law enforcement officer. And I got to say, I used this the other day at work to cut some material, and it worked really great. So I was like, wow, I just happened to have this on me like usual in my bag, and it worked. So I don't think I'm going to knock the fact that it has a pair of scissors on it ever again. And then these locking mechanisms for everything on the inside has the back lock that you just push down and gently close. So for what it is, I've got a lot of use and a lot of wear and tear out of this one, and I'm really, really digging it. So if you want to compare it for $40, this is the $40 one, which is all stainless steel. Everything locks. Everything works great. It's got a nice little pouch. Everything fits in. One of the biggest advantages for me, I think, is the fact that you can access the blade one-handed. And it locks from the outside without having to open it up. I think that's a great... I'm glad that they... glad Leatherman didn't re-up their patent on that. And Walmart swooped it up. Makes a really, really fine product for $40. And just to compare, this is one of the other Ozark Trails that I've had for years. One of their other multi-tools that has, you know, I think this one's like a 13 different tools. It's got everything on it. But let me show you. One of the problems I have with these ones is like this knife. See? That's got a decent blade, right? No lock. There is no lock on your basic Ozark Trail multi-tools, and that's where I kind of, you know, I've been buying these for years, and I use them, and I break them, because I do a lot of bushcraft, and then just general wear and tear around the house, or even at work, you know, especially if you work a blue-collar job, or a first responder, or something like that. It's good to always have a multi-tool on you. Well, I break these things, and the fact that there's no lock on that, I really hate it. But for like $13, you can't pass up a decent little tool. I mean, the best thing on this, and I've used this a lot, is those pliers right there. And the wire cutters on these $13 Ozark Trail multi-tools, that is a great thing to have in your fishing kit, camping kit. And I mean, it's even got, even these basic ones still have your screwdrivers, your file, knives, saw blade. This one's got an awl on it. Your can opener. Like, I don't know. Just my thoughts on this is, I gotta say, if you're gonna go to Walmart and you want to get a cheap, you know, some type of cheap multi-tool, I definitely tell you, you can get a $13 one that's decent. Okay, not decent. Let me put it to you this way. Ozark Trail, the regular multi-tools, no locking mechanism. Decent steel on them. They will hold up, but just know that you'll probably end up cutting or stabbing yourself. Or for $40, you can get the Multiforce Ozark Trail, which is the exact same patent as a Leatherman. And because Walmart bought the patent for this version of a Leatherman, I can't remember the exact one. Maybe the Leatherman Wave. But anyways, $40, guys. I highly recommend this one. I've used this one for a while now. I keep it clean. I keep it sharp. And so far, I'm highly impressed with this. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope that helped. You guys have any questions, just send me a comment.